Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Nick Flow Show. I'm your host, Nick Flow. Today we're going to be going over crafting in Marvel Heroes Omega. Now I know it does have a lot of people confused, and rightfully so. Now I've been crafting in other games, and this is actually more in-depth and complex than I originally gave it credit for, and that's actually really impressed me. So without further ado, I do want to jump right into it. As you may know, this area is comprised of 4. Now one of them is actually just a shop, so let's go ahead and visit him. He's the logistics quartermaster. Now each slot in the store can only be purchased once, so if you see a bundle of spare parts or something, you can actually press the refresh button, which each refresh charge is 30 minutes. So let's say you use up all 3 refreshes, you would have to wait an hour and a half before you get all 3 back, or just wait half an hour per charge. Now because of this reason, we're actually going to be visiting the quartermaster a lot. Now some of the things you can get from him are common crafting materials like cloth and magnetic materials, certificate of prestige, which later on it will allow you to reset a character to level 1 for some rewards, a modification install kit which costs 100 legendary marks, which we'll get into in another video, and also research materials, which is huge, and I'll explain these more in depth in the R&D section. So for now, let's go to the engineer. He's the next crafter, and he's important because he can transform some of your materials into the next tier of material. I'll be creating a separate video covering these more in detail, but basically through common materials, they drop frequently from enemies, and obviously uncommon and rare are much tougher to find as drops, so you rely on not only purchasing but crafting some of these materials. So for this reason, I recommend maxing either your quartermaster or engineer first, because that will allow you to have easy access to a lot of these materials that you're gonna need. Now those things are material crafting recipes, several artifacts. These artifacts are pretty good, so I'd encourage you to check them out. And he can also craft accessories, upper and lower body utilities, weapons, and he also offers these in rare, heroic, and super heroic purple. So he can get you to right before cosmic. And then of course the last crafter anyways is the scientist. So let's go ahead and visit the scientist, which is my favorite because it's the replacement for the enchanter on the PC version. PC people know her as the enchanter. She offers really powerful buffs to your equipment for quite a steep fee, but it's worth it. So let's check it out now. Enchantments or enhancements, excuse me, can add buffs to one of your items. Now the best one to do that gives you the most bang for your buck is the utility armor. The gear slot 3 receives the most significant buff. Alright, and now she can do so much stuff, you guys. The enhancements she offers really help, and they'll help you get through some of your trials that you'll be going through. So I definitely recommend getting some of your stuff ready. Now she can also re-roll a few types of gear, and by re-roll means you can re-roll your stats. If you have defense but you want crit, you can just keep re-rolling until you get that stat. And then also she can unbind some of your crap through something called the Matrix of Unbinding, which is from the cash shop, which kind of sucks, but that's something we'll also revisit a little bit later on in another video. And now the final crafter is called the Research and Development, you guys. And let's just call her the Analyst. Now her job is quite different from the other 3. She takes the research materials from the logistics quartermaster and uses them to craft boxes, man. And these boxes give you huge amounts of XP. At level 1, it gives you 10,000 crafting XP for whoever you use it for. The level 2 gives you 20,000, and the level 3 gives you 50,000 XP. And for that purpose, you want to visit the Quartermaster as much as you can so you can buy those brown items. And after that, you'll be able to trade in those items so you can craft the XP boxes. And also the XP boxes give you more crafting materials, so it's really good to do. So the huge takeaway here, guys, in conclusion, is that you want to buy research materials constantly. That's the biggest thing. Buying the research materials allows you to hand those in for the XP boxes. I just kept doing the tier 3, which costs 25 of each of the brown materials for each of the divisions. And it was so easy, guys. So go out there, make sure you're always logging in and getting the brown materials from the guy, and you'll be leveling in no time. Once you hit level 10, the XP is drastically lower. From level 14 to level 15, it was only 20,000 XP, you guys. So from level 10 to 20, it's a lot faster. So just know that once you hit level 10, that it's gonna go by extremely quick. Last thing I could leave you with is max either your Quartermaster or Engineer first, and then max your Scientist second. Obviously, let me know if you have any questions or you spotted something that I may have missed. But other than that, this is the way I used to get myself to higher levels with crafting. I've looked all around the forums, and a lot of people have confirmed. So, you know, Marvel Heroes Omega, free on the PlayStation 4. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, as I do make a lot of these guides or how-to type videos. Other than that, I'm Nick Flo of the Nick Flo Show, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.